Hello, is anyone there? This is Grimm Grinner, on all channels.
Infected attacks rampant in the GAT. The government failed, unified into the corporation.
Have a safe day.
Desolation, an endless wasteland.
Nothing but static.
Searching for a shred of hope.
Welcome to the Wastes. Good morning, Wasteland. This is Grimm Grinner on as many channels as far and wide as I can possibly stretch my signal. Possibly even as far as Bat City, maybe? This broadcast is going to be a bit of an unorthodox one, since I don't really have much going on out in the Wastes to report. The liquor box has officially rebranded to the Wasted Winks, which feels kind of right, all things considered. Management has shifted in how they're doing things in lieu of there being more than just one person at the head of operations, aiming to keep everyone there as safe as possible, while still being a raunchy and rowdy drinking hole. I've also had reports that a few old corporate bunkers have been found and cleared within range of Burblack, and they're in the progress of figuring out ways of getting systems inside up and running to interconnect them as a sort of emergency settlement for if we get hit with intense storms again. Hell, those could also be useful in case of any formidable raider or corporate attacks too, I guess. But those things are taking me off the subject for this broadcast a bit. I wanted to set this up as a sort of big celebration card of sorts. You see, it was Longshot's birthday yesterday, and with all the planning and plotting that went into a fun bash at the Cap Stash, I didn't transmit anything out for it. Well, better late than never, I suppose. I've spent the last couple weeks hiring out couriers and mercs and going on speedy runs with Scrapper to try and put this together for her, since wherever she goes, she seems to attract all sorts of attention. Mostly good, but, she's also got some pretty sturdy bounties on her head. In fact, I think that's where I'll start with things today. Thanks to a reliable former corporate agent that will not be named, we were able to get access to an internal creep transmission detailing the bounty and supposed crimes against the corporations.
Target R96, aka Longshot. Other aliases include Songbird, AR Sun, and Ghost in Green. The current bounty is set at 150,000 credits, dead or alive. Target R96 is accused of the following crimes against the corporations: impersonating an agent, the deaths of numerous elites and corporate affiliated agents, theft of corporate property, arson, inciting rebellion against the corporations, tax fraud and evasion while residing in a safety agency bunker, unauthorized residence in another corporate-owned bunker alongside known associates such as R77, associating and aiding other wanted targets, including R77, inappropriate conduct, intentional disruption of corporate missions in the wasteland, countless HR violations, regicide, deicide, jaywalking. It is believed that R96 is likely to be in the company of other targets and should be considered armed and highly dangerous. Approach with caution and subdue target with extreme prejudice. Have a safe day.
Honestly, every time I listen to that, it fills me with such joy that they have not once been able to catch up with Longshot. You'll also notice how they never gave a description. I've been described in my own bounty listing, but those idiots haven't even seen her to know who they're tracking. Fucking hilarious. Anyways, that's what today's broadcast is going to be, Wasteland. I was able to nab a couple other transmissions and meet some people and get some recordings, and I'm just going to broadcast them for you all out there. So without further ado, here's looking at you, Longshot.
You want me to talk into your voice thingy? What am I talking about today?
Just say a message to Longshot about, I don't know, how you like her or something. Something nice, Sam.
Okay. Well, she's not here, is she? She tends to sneak up on me all the fucking time.
No, Sam, this is a surprise for her.
I see. You sweet on her or something, Grimothy?
Just record something for her, will you?
Oh, all right then. Well, Longshot, you weird little kid, I hear it's your birthday. I had one of those once. Must have been a few years ago now. I did some crazy stuff back then, I tell you what. But not as crazy as you. You're always pulling folks out of trouble, which is beyond reckless. But what's life if not reckless, huh? You're a good kid with a good heart, even though you're too damn quiet for your own good. I've still got to find you a bell so that I can hear you coming. But I know you're particular about green things, so maybe for the next big celebration. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely day, and next time you pop on and scare the shit out of me, I'll give you a discount. Whatever you want, it'll only be 4 caps. How about that? Keep your sticker on the ice, kiddo. Now, how was that for nice, Grimm?
That was really sweet, Sam. Thanks.
Oh, you want sweet? I got some molasses that date back to 1919. Now, those are sweet there, Grimothy.
Hey there, Songbird. On behalf of the entire Phoenix Express, but especially from myself and Owl here, I want to wish you a happy birthday. You're one of the most fantastic shots I've ever met, and we'll always be happy to hire your services in a pinch. You've always got a home here at the nest, you and that red-headed rebel of yours. Here's to another year around that fireball in the sky.
And it looks like we have a birthday wish for Longshot. Well, happy birthday, Longshot, from everybody here at Wasteland Free Radio. Thanks for getting that relay back to me. It means a lot.
And that was about all the messages I was able to nab in time. Sadly, Jack and Tanner are on a run south of here, but they did manage to get a courier to drop off a letter with some of the drawings the little guy did for her to celebrate. I want to finish off this broadcast with my own message today, as best as I can recreating the speech I made at the party last night. Longshot, ever since our days growing up in that cramped safe date vault together, to learning how to make it on our own in the wastes, I've known that you were truly special. A once-in-a-lifetime individual that can brighten everyone's lives, which is not an easy task in the world we live in. And while the waste pulled us apart a few times, we always have found our way back to each other, each time stronger than the last, and with so many stories to tell. I'm truly grateful to have someone so wonderful in my life. You are so bright, so fun, so unbelievably strong. You've brought so many people together, and the waste itself is better for it. Well, that and the amount of elite creeps you've taken out in your travels. Your heart and your passion for still finding fun out there is always going to be a beacon that the best of us will flock to. And I have no doubt that it will continue to do so for years and years. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you the happiest of birthdays, my Longshot. Love you. So, yeah, that's all for this broadcast, Wasteland. This has been Grimm Grinner, broadcasting on all channels. See you in the wastes. Welcome to the Wastes is a Voice in the Static production, written, starring, and produced by Edward Grimm Grinner Hutchinson. You can find Welcome to the Wastes on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and other social media sites, and there's a merch store through Etsy. Links are in the episode description. Welcome to the Wastes is also made possible with the love and support of listeners and wastelanders like you. If you want to help support the show on Patreon, that link will also be in the description, alongside the list of monthly supporters. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the Wastes.